Hey everyone, this is Elad from Astrolab Diagnostics, and today I would like to show a comparison I've done between two different screens that use the CyTOF. Each of these screens measures a large number of markers across different cells in the immune system. However, they're using different approaches and different methodology, and I was curious to see whether the results overlap. So the first screen is the Antibody Staining Data Set. This is a free resource. You can find it at antibodystainingdataset.com. I'll also put the link in the description of this video. And the Antibody Staining Data Set, or the ASDS, is a resource that was developed by Mount Sinai and Astrolabe, and it measures the expression of over 300 surface markers across the immune system. And if you go to the website, you can scroll down, you can choose the antibodies you're interested in, and you will have this heat map that shows you the level of each of these markers across the different cell subsets. And you can click on the subsets to get more information like a box plot and the density plot across three different donors. So the ASDS is the first screen. The second screen was published by the Sean Bendel group. It's currently available as a preprint on bioRxiv. Again, the link is going to be in the description, and I'm going to refer to this as Glass et al. Based on the name of the first author. And in this screen, they have drawn peripheral blood from healthy donors, divide them into 12 tubes, and stained each tube with a different panel. The panel had nine markers for identification of B cells, and the gating scheme is given here, plus 30 different antibodies per tube, ending up with again over 300 markers that were measured across these different B cell populations using the CyTOF. And looking at Figure 1 at this paper, the preprint, it includes a heat map which shows the top 98 markers and their expression across B cells. So in this heat map, each one of the columns is one of the markers, one of the antibodies. Each one of the rows is one of the 4 B cell subsets that they surveyed. And we can take these numbers and compare them to the numbers from the antibody staining dataset. So going to the antibody dataset, you can find these markers there. So I'll go there now, and I'm going to choose antibodies, and some of these are missing from the ASDS for various reasons. You can actually read the ASDS paper to learn why. So I am going to pick the top 5 markers from the Glass et al. Paper. And now we can scroll down. And now we can scroll down and examine their expression across different cell subsets. We see that most of them were measured in B cells by the ASDS, and I can click on the specific B cell populations to see the expression of each one of these, and again scroll down to get the single cell distributions for these markers across the 4 B cell subsets. However, I can use this for qualitative comparison. I would also like to compare this quantitatively. And to do this, I've drawn this scatter plot. And in this figure, the x-axis are the marker medians from Glass et al. These are the values that we got from the heat map. And the y-axis are the medians from the ASDS, specifically taking the median over 3 donors. Each color is a different B cell subset, and here I'm comparing 71 out of the 98 markers. Again, you can look into the ASDS publication for an explanation why some of the markers are missing. And for me, the coolest thing here is that there's a pretty good correlation between the two screens. And just as a reminder, one of them, the ASDS, is looking at all of the immune cells. It's using the Legend screen kit from BioLegend. The second one, Glass et al., is using 12 different CyTOF panels. The clones are different, the masses are different, the approaches are different. So it's quite interesting to me to see how well they overlap. A correlation of 0.8 is quite high. And admittedly, at least some of this correlation comes from the fact that there is a large group of subsets and markers down here which are just negative. However, even if we just look at this section of the plot, so if we only look at those subset marker combinations that show some expression at Glassadell, then the correlation is 0.6, which is still pretty high. So one caveat for this comparison is that we don't see the negative. Our starting point was this heat map from Glassadell. These are the markers that were highly expressed in B cells. We would also look at those markers that were not expressed at Glassadell and see what is their expression in ASDS. Ideally, they're negative in both screens, but since we don't have the data, we can't make the comparison. So just a quick summary, we've taken two different screens here. One is the ASDS, publicly available online, link at the bottom. The other one is from Sean Bendel's group, the Glassadell paper, and the overlap between them is pretty high. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe. You can find us on LinkedIn, you can find us on YouTube. Again, the links are at the bottom. Thank you and have a good day.